Matthew Schoenhardt here of MS Consulting. You can find me at datadrivenrisk.com. Risk identification. Okay, risk identification is the foundation of risk management. If you do risk identification poorly, everything else you do thereafter suffers. So it's really important. But the question is, well, how do you do it? Well, there's two main lines of thought for this. You can either do a team-based solution or an individual-based solution. I've successfully done both, and there's no uniformly right or wrong way. It really depends on what your objectives are. So here's some pros and cons on both options. First of all, the team-based approach is where you wrangle all your team together for a day, lock them in a room, and go through a facilitated, structured discussion about risk on the project. This is the traditional approach. The main benefit of this approach is you get risk identification that allows for cross-pollination of ideas. You know, the regulatory person actually understands what the construction person is saying and understands their point of view and the risks, and you can come up with better solutions in a team often. So done well, the facilitated workshop is the best way of getting the whole team to gather around and get buy-in on risk management. And that's what I love about it. It's the whole team experience and provides every team member with a complete understanding of the project and the risks of that. Like, you can think of it as an in-depth, all-day, high engagement project kickoff session. Well, that's fantastic. And if you want to use team building early in the project, a facilitated workshop is a great way to go through that Foreman, Storman, Norman performing development process that teams go through to work well. The downsides are, well, you got to get everybody together for a whole day. And there's the costs and lead times of that. And to be effective, you need a seasoned facilitator, possibly two facilitators, one to facilitate and one to take notes, with a well-defined structured process. You know, you need that to avoid one person dominating it and to encourage the wallflowers to participate. And then you need that person to break up any kind of groupthink biases that might be happening. So those are some of the downsides. The flip side to all of this is interviews. Instead of getting the team together for a day, what happens is your facilitator and risk expert interviews each subject matter expert on the team for about an hour. This one-on-one gets you real participation, focused in-depth subject matter experts about the key areas of discussion. And if your facilitator is a third party, you get the added benefit of anonymity, where so people are going to be more open to the concept of sharing their risks and concerns and fears, given that their boss isn't in the room. Now, while you don't get this cross-pollination of team, you do get a risk register created that is as large and possibly has better content than the team facilitated workshop. And you get it all literally at a fraction of the cost and less than a week of calendar duration. So it's faster and cheaper. Now, which one of these is best for your project? Well, give me a call and we can talk and find out. I'm at datadrivenrisk.com. Have a good day.